Heyo Fams, today I'm going to show you how to fix a rough idle. As you can see, she's shaking quite a lot. Obviously it's starving of air because it's at its idle, it is almost stalling out, and if I go to put the windows up or turn my lights on, it goes to almost stall out. I'm going to show you how to fix this problem. This problem is an idle air control valve on the bottom of the throttle body. It is stuck and it's got a little bit of gunk inside and it's stuck closed. So we're going to clean that out and it should fix it up. There's also a tiny crack in one of my hoses, so I'm going to fix that at the same time since I'm there as well. I'll quickly show you the crack. Get it on camera. Yeah, there we go, that's perfect. Right there. Right there. Come on, there you go. See that crack right there? We're going to change that hose at the same time, just because we're in that same place and that is on that idle air control valve as well. Alright, we can't take the air control valve off because it turns out my screws are already damn threaded. Okay, so we're going to have to leave it on there and we're going to have to do this Kiwi ingenuity. So, the cord right here, see how that's broken? I'm just going to cut it down to where it's not. It's about here. See? Get a nice clean cut on that. Make sure you cut it the whole way through. Don't rip it off. Just cut it, or else you're gonna get a freaking terrible. See, like there's even still a little bit of a split in there, but that's alright. That's alright. So what I'm gonna do is put it all back on. So my split one was on the right, and the good one was on the left. Can you get in there? Yeah. Yep. So just cut a little bit off it. And I'm just going to shove extra cable.
Pop something else out.
I did just pop something else out. Oh yeah, from there. Shove the extra cabling back over it. So it was almost like a new cable, even though it's just a little bit shorter than it would be. Right, I hope I didn't break that. I actually don't even know what that little sensor is. Oh yeah, it's just a vacuum sensor. Okay fams, so I've just plugged all your wires back in so that the car's not going to throw codes. See, all my wires are back in. I'll fix that hose. Joins on there nicely now. Everything is back together other than the actual intake being connected across here. So because I can't take the idle control valve off, what I'm going to get my brother to do, start up the car, and this is definitely not the way you're meant to do it, okay? I do highly recommend not doing it this way if you can. So in there, see that little hole at the bottom? I'm going to spray air through there and get my brother to just slightly rev the car as he does it. Okay, you ready, mate? Rev the car a little bit. Alright, hold it there. Alright, let it go. Alright, hold the car. Rev it. Rev it. Yeah, hold it, hold it. Hold it. Because it almost went to stall out there. Okay, just hold it there. Hold it, hold it. You've got to do it real slow or else the car will stall out. And then, because this stuff is not the greatest, and now the carbon deposits That's it. Are going into the engine, and it needs to be burnt off. Alright. Let it go. She's sounding a bit smoother. Alright. I'm gonna give her one last just for a good, okay? So hold her up. No, too high, too high, too high. Go down a little bit. Hold her up. A little more. Keep a little more. And spraying her in that little hole there. Hold her, hold her, hold her. All right, let her go. And that is running so much smoother. So much smoother. What you would normally do is take this thing off and clean it out. And definitely do not let any of the fluid get to this black area. Hence why I was getting my brother to rev it up a little bit, because the air flowing through is just going to pull it through, as well as also it's going to stop anything from just like, it's just going to stop anything from just getting in there and absolutely just killing the motor, because it's just going to keep the flow going through and stop it from seeping back in. Alright, I might just give her one last one just for a good. Alright, ready Justin? Rev her up a little bit. Now hold it there. Alright, let it go. Alright, we'll let her idle. Jump out. Yep, go on, start her up. Smooth like butter. No shaking like it was before. Like, it's still a little bit of vibration, but that's the normal feel of the car. No errors flowing up on the dash, which is good, because that's why I plugged everything in, or else that would throw some errors. Still a little bit of shaking, but the thing is that with this like slowly getting through and just burning off inside of it, because it's just gonna throw some carbon deposits into the outside the engine, because or else it throws the carbon deposits into the engine. But seems to be idling so much better. It did save me a hell of a lot of job not having to take it off, but in saying that, now I know that the screws are threaded. I have to get a new throttle body, or else, you know, like I'm not going to be able to get that off, not without taking that throttle body off and pretty much probably almost drilling out those screws. So this is a Kiwi ingenuity way to fix a bad idle, and especially if on an older car where it's already been worked on and everything like that, and you know that those screws are already bad. Alright guys, I hope this saved you guys some money. That's what this whole channel's about. and learning to do it yourself, because doing it yourself is the only way you get done. Alright guys, I hope you had a good one, and I will see you all later.
I wanna be the best in the game, invest in my name. Check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain. I ingest, I retain, assess and I change. Possessed by the thought I'll be free one day from society's restraints. Money, clout and fame, mud, disease, a plague. We all love to hate, have to play the game, have to make a name. All our insecurities are on display. This is war with the enemy.